Happy Monday, Southern Cameroonians. Greetings, and happy new month. Greetings and happy new month, Southern Cameroonians. It's your boy Prince J. Car. Hi, Emi Kasi. Hi. Hi, Ali K. Michael. Hi. Hi, Southern Cameroonians. Once again, you're welcome. Happy new month. Happy new month to all those who are joining me. It's your boy Prince Jaker, and I send my greetings. I send my greetings wherever you are. If you're in Europe, you're in America, you're in Africa, you're in Asia, wherever you find yourself as a Southern Cameroonian, I send my greetings. Once again, I want to say welcome to another new month, and the month where things will become more tougher. The month where things will take another dimension. Hi, Yama Christopher. Hi, Clarence Jake. Hi, please let's click share. Let's invite others. Let's build the audience as much as possible. Then we'll talk. Well, Southern Cameroonians, the struggle is really pushing. La République, they are shaking. Presidential election is close. We have many things that we'll get for talk. President Sarkozy make a new government. And the time now are very dangerous. Times are now are very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous times now. For every Southern Cameroon, for every leader, for every activist. The times are dangerous. I got to give on many things and way it on the pipeline. I don't tell when I say when we go start approach this time, when we go start reach this period, things then go change gears. I don't let you know say we're not the fight not only against a bad government, but those who people the way they comprise of that bad government, we too the fight against them. When we the one fight against La République government, before a country one being bad, no be the country just decide for be make itself bad, but not because say the country they deal with bad people, not because say the country get bad seeds. Hi, Anom, you're once again you're welcome. We have not started. We will start small time, make we click share. Hi Samuel Edja, you're welcome. Hi Mama Raisa. Now because the country get bad seed. When I say and say why be don't deny for dialogue we winner because the country we get bad seed. Sometimes if you've been only be he wants sometimes for don't talk. The bad seeds them plenty. So as soon as I see the struggle they go now, so all the bad seeds them they try to protect their interests. The few months ahead go be more deadly, go be more worst. The few months ahead, they could be more worst. This message sure they give on today go not only for activists, them it go for every Southern Cameroonian. For all Southern Cameroonian, they go feel the pain. All Southern Cameroonian, they go feel the pinch. Those that were there for ground zero, they go feel them too very badly. Mami, Papa, Pikin, them beginning from Victoria to Bamenda, from Mamfe to Tombe, from Kumba to Yoke to Penamboko. All man go feel the pain for now. These few months away that they come, it go be a very drastic moment then because as soon as know, if una never ever know, una know say una they take chop, una they move chop for some people they are mob. Play with some people they be the chop, corruption way people they be the do am, bad thing the way government be the do am. This Southern Cameroon crisis they move plenty thing there for people they are mob. Embezzlement way government be the embezzle, they know the embezzle again. Back pocket the way money they be the pass, that back pocket they not pass again. When I don't notice and say inflation never even come, they never be able to increase pricing for things. But small time they go start increase pricing for things because company they not go fit survive. Banks that they go lock, businesses they go lock, plenty things that they go happen. Now, at this period of time, everybody get for stand strong and never start talk. Hi Julie Delon. I never yet start talk, I just show highlights. At this period of time, everybody get to be strong. Everybody get to be very, very, very strong. Because if you're not this strong at this period of time, now at the end, I will always tell when I say when struggle they about for end, now for they suffer they have plenty. When would they want end the struggle? When the struggle they want green lights, now for they suffer the plenty. When I don't get news, when I don't see picture them of French army them where they don't come down, where they don't live for inside Southern Cameroon. All these images the way that they come from, and I will tell when I say there's a more bigger picture of that Southern Cameroon when I see them than the picture when I see them. When I don't see generals, them they don't start to fly, they go out of Cameroon. When I hear generals and they go this, like General Robinson don't go out of Cameroon. Some of when they feel like say sometimes they run and run. No, sacred missions they go happen. When I hear funny videos that they come out, they start one activists and same activists they be careful of how they work, how they do things. Them I don't tell when I say when the time go approach. And a very bad regime, before you want to destroy some bad thing, you must be very careful. You must take all your mind. Chinwe Southern Cameroonians that they want destroying a thing where it be already be built for 50 years. If you don't know what it mean 50 years, 50 years not be 50 biscuits. It not be 50 days. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. 50 years. Now where this Gambe house where una dey try for destroy and we would want destroy them. Now where this Gambe house don't be built. So una no wait if it take for destroy that Gambe house. So at this point of time, for this my Monday talk I want talk, as una dey click share, I want to make una know wait today at stake, because as of now una know the go come back. There is no retreat, there is no surrender. At this point of time, I'd give this talk for our mommy them, I'd give this talk them for our papa them, I'd give this talk them for our sister them, I'd give this talk for everybody waiting for Ground Zero and those that waiting for diaspora. I'd give this talk to every activist. If some person that way, I'd always like to talk them. If it be some person where you know some truth, where nobody talk the truth, try come up talk the truth. If you know something waiting for pipeline, if you get some intelligence, you know if you talk the intelligence, find some activists talk them. Because as of now, if we fail for this struggle, well, me I know say will not go fail. But if this struggle will ever come to a premature end, Southern Cameroonians, it's gonna be worse than the 50 years. When I be realized and saving for Bible, it will take the beginning for Israel some long time for get into the promised land. Not be because of say God not be there with them. God be there with them, but not because of their focus. They be lose focus for plenty places. So now at the appointed time, make we not lose focus. Why are they still welcome people? Then make we get to a normal number for 100 people. Then we go start scatter the Tory. We go start broken small. Make everybody know where today at stake. Because if you're there for diaspora way, you don't sleep for your bed. If you're there for some side for Cameroon, you don't sleep for your bed. Maybe you don't know where today at stake. When I just hear say French army, they don't come. When I hear say this general don't go this side. When I don't know the political scale and the political game where they play for back. When I don't know some of when I don't know the benefits where Southern Cameroonians get when I don't know. When I don't know say that country one at the sea, so that country is planned on billions of dollars. That country one at the sea, say Southern Cameroon is small. It's small, but even British man and not British man eye the open. British man be they look Southern Cameroon like a rejected stone back in the days of colonization. They be get their eye mostly for Ghana and Nigeria and South Africa. They be look Southern Cameroonian like a zone, that Southern Cameroon territory like an abandoned, rejected stone. But when researchers, they don't come find out for no wait today inside Southern Cameroon. When I don't see and say now gas companies and companies they don't start come now for can develop. When I don't see and say companies that they want buy the resources, because that small place won't see and so Southern Cameroonians. Now why that I be very sorry for saying, but now the truth, our brother they go still die. People go still die. Because wait till they beneath that land, if it prosper generations to generations, I just say the way Southern Cameroon go start, even bushfire they go pack their car go come back. The way Southern Cameroon go start, because some of them I don't know wait till they beneath that land. And I don't know. When I don't know wait they just beneath the land of Mount Fako before you want to go to Dian, or wait they beneath the seas and the oceans of Victoria. Some of we that will be the Cameroon will not be no way they beneath that land. Now this struggle don't make we don't understand why eyes they don't open. Why La Republic? Why would you see French armies they don't come? Why would they see foreign investors them they come for our back for can do things? And because of say which they under that land, if it feed on our generations. If somebody know the history of Libya, time where Gaddafi be there, president, where Libya picking the finish school, you know get work, they pay ye. If you get free light, if you get free water, if you get free everything. If some person be know the history of Libya, then you go know. Libya be get so much resources, but the population not be big. So everybody be live a very, very luxurious life. When even you see Lebanese, these Libyans for inside Europe, European they be the doubt when out of Africa they come out. Now the same thing way it want it for inside Southern Cameroon. The day where Southern Cameroon go get weighty, they call and say independence. The next 300 or 400 generations of Southern Cameroon, if only the economic resources they be managed well, poverty no go dey in the lineage of that country. Poverty no go dey. Only that gas where Britain the one can exploit them, this gas. That gas will feed one generations for the next almost close to 60 years. If you feed the whole Southern Cameroon, only that gas. Only that gas. If Southern Cameroon be a country we get to refine, only that gas that sell. I bring one of these things then because some of una just they wanna be ignorant. You know, so when you are in poverty they make you be ignorant. It shatter your brain. When you're inside poverty, your brain not be able to think again. They blind una over many things. Now what I shall say, some papa the way they go match for CPDM, they know they see a value of the land. They see that 1,000. Whether 1,000 no matter to them for anything. That 1,000 will be like just chicken change where they give them out. So Southern Cameroon, we don't get to 115 people. I think so. Make we start now. I think so. Yeah, may we start through the story now. As more people they come, make una click share. Now your normal boy Prince Jka and my normal Monday motivational show for the struggle. For every youth, for every mama, papa, pikin, where you don't know why this struggle, why Southern Cameroon has a day into this revolution. Now why did he do this show? Because time we will be there inside that cave. That will be there for Southern Cameroon. When we hear about NCNC, when we hear about Southern Cameroon struggle, we'll be asked for ourselves, but wait to be all this. But we didn't know it till me today. I don't can be a man and I don't can be part of this struggle. Now, why did I realize or cannot say there was something behind that Southern Cameroon, that NCNC push to a Southern Cameroon. There is something behind them. And this something is something where if it get to be achieved, Southern Cameroonians, they go live free for the rest of their life. Southern Cameroonians, they go live free if everybody get a conscience. Now, why don't you see me on my platform of Merciful Truth, I stand against any power monger, because that's the only thing we, if it take we again to another period of slavery. Because through this suffer, we don't suffer for La Republique. If we get to succeed with this revolution, then we leave another person where you get power mongery. We leave another person where a bit self-interest we can rule with. Then we go again to another slavery. Because with the resources where we get, if Southern Cameroon after this revolution, where our brothers they don't die, where mommy they don't die, if they still live in unity, love, and patriotism, loving one another, then suffer no go ever day upon that land. We no go lack what to eat and what to drink for our next up to 300 generations. I can even say for eternity, if the resources they be managed well. If the people the way they inside the government they manage well. Now, Southern Cameroonians, 2 months, have you said 3 months, in the approach where the presidential election they for corner. These 3 months will remain, it could be very deadly. It could be very, very deadly. I don't tell some of my prominent activists, and I never tell the papa, but I don't dream. And this one, I don't like to talk my things online, but I be see a leader where he be die. I be see Dr. Kwanga where Dr. Kwanga die. But I be cancel the dream as an activist. I cancel and I say God make it not happen. I be see Dr. Akwanga die. But I never ever tell Dr. Akwanga, but I don't just tell some 2 activists them we don't pray for the dream and I believe so don't cancel them. And before I want to talk about this thing where they say Dr. Kwanga die for this my dream, I want to talk on the basis of the time where we there now. At this period where we there now, it is very, very, very crucial. I say this to most of our papa the way they did for America. Most of our papa, we don't do some video before. I don't tell when I say they don't already dispatch. They've already dispatched killing assignments them for kill most prominent leaders. Now normal thing go happen. na normal thing. This world we una see am, this group will be ruled today. It will be ruled by a great sect. And this sect, they preserve the interest of any person where it belong to this sect, despite the evil way the person do am. You understand? This world we wanna see am, it will be ruled by some particular group, and they preserve the interest of that person, that group, no matter what happen. Now, why I want to see and say, when atrocities happen, when things that happen, it is takes slow for some particular organizations like the United Nations for come in, because those nations them when they preserve the interests of some particular people. Now, why don't I see Donald Trump they get mad at times? Now, why don't I see Donald Trump they don't come out away from this that human right thing, because the human right where they call for United Nations, not they preserve the interest of every country and every nation. So Southern Cameroon, now we are at the deadly spot of this struggle, because if this struggle get for persist with every strategy and everything where they don't put that for down, it go bring down many corrupted organizations. It go bring down many organizations the way they be exploit the riches of Southern Cameroonians them in the shortest time. Such organizations the way they be exploit our minerals and resources them where Southern Cameroonians they no be know. First, you get organizations them like a Shell, Texaco. You get some other one the way they did for Yaoundé, where now they exploit one minerals them. You get this timber company where it be organized by President Paul Biya Ipikin for the exploitations of timber. You get many other enterprises like MTN. You get Nextel. You get Orange. All these enterprises the one at the sea and so you get this cocoa company for Douala. You get plenty where they work with this corrupted government. Now why don't I see them? I don't know how to explain them good, but an economic student, maybe from University of Buea or out of the country, if it tell now, the government of Cameroon no they feel no pain. They live a maximum comfortable life with the economic system where they don't play some. Now the common person for down they feel the pain. But since where this struggle don't start, the government don't start feel the pain. The government don't start feel that pinch where that common man for down road don't feel them. And how? Now so it will happen. When any product, when I see they put price for gas, it go up. Not be government they feel the pain because they get their bunk where they go pay. Now the citizens then that 1 year 2 francs go for up. That 2 francs they go na for tax. Now taxi man go pay that 2 francs. Now Bensikine go pay that 2 francs. Now some person where gets on one truck where they work for road now go pay that 2 francs. Now person where get a private motor where they drive now go pay that 2 francs. Government not involved for that 2 francs. When you hear price for savon, it go for up. No be the government go pay that price for savon. Now you where you go buy that savon for go wash your pikin that uniform. Okay, now where school no day price for savon now it be the savon production now it don't it get problem because the interest rate where they put up for the savon, mommy then now people don't start caution themselves. Sometimes clothes they know the dirty again. Sometimes picking they know the waka waka. So savon now it rate now that inflation rate the drop. It make the savon company now not be able for meet up with the government need with their own personal interest. So when I see and say them too they will get problem there. Now more go for company like Brazaris. Brazaris be get on certain amount where it get for give the government every year for make sure say the country they run. So now why that you see and say the government be the accept any time where Brazaris add price for goods. If Brazaris come up can say no we buy 1 bottle casting at 600, the government go accept because no be Brazaris go feel the pain. Now you will drink that 1 bottle castel. As you buy that 1 bottle castel, you don't pay that 5 francs we dey for up. Now all these things then don't be shut down. All these things they don't be shut down in the sense say the Southern Cameroon struggle for revolution, the Southern Cameroon struggle for recognition as a country, it don't bankrupt the government, it don't make every person a chop farm for luck. And what it is very good. Now, it is very good in one side, but it is very bad in the other side. It is very bad in the other side, so it go lead to the souls and the death of many. It go lead to the souls and the death of many because of waiting. When you find the whole way it destroy you in a country, Southern Cameroon don't realize that hole. They don't realize that place where Unova they grew. They don't realize and say the corrupt organization set by the government. Now it make and why the country not they grow. Now the government now they roll now like a lion. The government now they roll now like Satan. They want to make sure say they suppress the government with all touch with the people with all means. First by killing, second by intimidation, fifth by assassination, third by giving them very hectic torture, burials, and heavy skin the way they no go fit carry them. These are the prices where we get to pay. So now, in this course, we pay the prices. We approach the most deadly part of it, where it not only happen not only for Cameroon. It go down. It already cross. When I go see diplomats, they go start the command. Cameroon diplomats, the military personnel, they go fly. If you're an activist in this struggle, where you be very prominent, be very careful how you pick up calls, how you take calls from now till I talk say the end of this year. No talk say after October for presidential election. No, be very careful because as of now, presidential election no go happen. And now I say French do already send militaries for Cameroon because they don't realize and say if those militaries they don't come Cameroon on time, the interest of every French company waiting for Cameroon it don't lose. And I tell you say if that French army the way they don't come for Cameroon, sometimes United Nations don't know. United Nations don't even be aware. And the French soldiers are they be more wicked than any soldiers the way it don't ever exist for inside Africa. They kill if it don't happen since for the colonial days. French soldiers them they be the taste francophonies, their papa them, their grandpapa them, they be the use them for taste bullets. So this thing what I tell and not before say you get to panic. No. For everything for life, it takes a cost for you to be a man. For everything for life. So at this point in time, we get to stand strong because the main target na semi-presidential election no hold. If presidential election no hold for Southern Cameroon, definitely the global and international world go want find out. Then our case will preach more. Then our strive for freedom will preach more. So now, what do we get for do? First thing we'll get for do, now so we get for support each other. We get for support each other in the sense of which you get for strive for make sure say your brother, your neighbor, your sister, your papa, and everybody where they close for you get at least something to eat and drink, and then be very secretive. If you learn to be secretive, not if you see any stranger around you, not talk anyhow. Not talk anyhow. I say this because now when I see I don't see people that don't start to write me like for Limbe. People that don't contact me for Limbe, they don't contact me for Boya. They say Prince Jeka, things and they don't go now with the fear, with the live in intimate. They live in pain, they don't know what to go happen the next minute and the next hour. People for Southern Cameroon, we get to pay this price. We get to pay this price. This price, so I be sorry for telling but we get to pay the price. If we don't stand to pay this price, then we will accept slavery forever. That's the truth. That's the truth. The government will knock for all angle, but we get to pay the price. We have to. And this one too now way, I get them. Like, I don't hear now prominent killing of, they want to kill some activists them. That one are true. Activists them like Mark Barata, Eric Tato, and some other prominent names them. They don't target them for kill them. That one are true. That one are very true. And I know I ever talk with some activists them for this struggle, but I want to tell you some one thing. For people the way they America, especially our leaders, I believe that the few them where I get them, I be don't tell them. America is an easy ground for kill an activist. America be an easy ground for kill an activist because America allow gun, the use of gun. So America be an easy ground for kill an activist. If you pick you a stray bullet can pick you anywhere in America. So if you're an activist in America, you need to be careful. No, some of them look La Pirogo die na for Usai. La Pirogo die na for America. That way La Pirogo come out. No man don't know no way to kill La Pirogo today. But everybody knows in a politics kill La Pirogo. The silent way they take and kill Lapiroso, man be know how the eye pass. No man, no. They just quench Lapiroso. Lapiro go. Even when they talk for years, we know so our own life not be safe. But the truth then I say, at the point of every time in life, you get to put away fear to stand for the struggle. And I want to say kudos to Mark Barata and kudos to Eric Tato for that. Even kudos to everybody where they stand show a face up for this struggle. At every point in life, you get to stand up to say enough is enough. If you know if you stand for talk, say enough is enough, then you know so you're living like a ghost while on earth. Some of our papa, the way they did for government, they already die because they know if you stand for front Bia, Votebia, say enough is enough. And because of the longevity where our papa did not be 5th week of from Bia, Votebia, say enough is enough, now they're already living corpse. People like Senator Mukete them, and not that one be very normal, Senator Mukete them, Papa Musonge them, Tabetando them, all the men got them. They are moving corpse. There's nobody that dines with Satan and then after you believe say Satan will leave you. There is nobody way dying with Satan. No. There's nobody way dying with Satan and say Satan will leave you. All this papa them, why we don't reach for this stage where una see and this why young boy they die now because of this papa them. All these men got them. Please, if you're joining in, please click share, massive share, and let's keep up the struggle. Invite all those the way that they inside make they get this this information, because at this point in time we need to be patriots to each other. All this what papa don't want to see a men got them, a Fanny Musonge them, this one will be the chancellor for UB, all them. So we there for this point today because of them. Because when you correct and somebody at the right time, be a government worker or whoever, when you correct it at the right time, you'll be able to solve that solution at the right time. When I see picking that they die, and some people that they can't point activists, some people that they can't say now, when they cause the picking that they die, some of them I just say you're being stupid. Because first of all, ask those papa them, ask those fathers, ask them. Every day when I see neighboring countries that they grow, when I say now we this Android generations don't want to make grow, we too want growth. We too want growth. We want to move on. We want to forge ahead. When they go for online, when they watch in the sort when they post time, when they see small gun, they shoot satellite for air. When they see small picking for inside Nigeria, they already start they make plane. Small picking for Nigeria, they make plane now, put them for road. When they go to share the video, what of Huna? So now we want live for back. See a beautiful town like Victoria winner for the way I come out. Victoria not be proud. The whole hospital for my one. You want take person go my one. Patient they already start fear saying I die. They already get that bad idea for their mind. Say any patient where they take and go for my one hospital for Limbe, the patient already corpse. Why? Where for inside other countries, them when people yes say doctor don't kind of fear, but for inside Limbe, especially my one hospital for Limbe, when you see a sick patient where they want to take you go my one hospital, that sick patient already start fear. That sick patient already start tell mama say that daddy die. That notion already before them say, oh, not only cops that they go my one hospital. Sometimes yes, mommy they say no man they go my one hospital, they come back. Now they don't start using that private hospitals, them like Dr. D4, like the other ones, them their hospitals. All man don't start free government property because of waiting. Because of say our fathers them, our papa them like Musonge them, like Mengo them, like Tabet Tando them, like Chief Mukete them. They know if you open mob talk like the way Pamolan Jolly to me they be the talk, they know the fear whether they take them go for prison, they move them back. So now with this modern generations don't start talk. Someone I know say Satan go use that one day for stand against una. Because definitely when Bikini I can open excuse. Definitely when Pikini eye can open before a papa, they go always use that papa against the Pikin. When Pikini eye can't open in front before papa, they go always use that Pikini eye, they go use that papa against the Pikin. When I say Pikini like Pikini like Eric Tato them, Mark Barata them, and the rest where they be activists them. Their eyes, they don't open. And now this papa, they say, aye, Tiwa will be the fear for Duam. Now we Mark Barata the Duam. Tiwa will the fear for Duam. Now we Eric Tato the Duam. Tiwa will the fear for Duam. Now we Prince J.K. the Duam. Now we Kuku Blinks the Duam. So now they ask themselves a bet. So now we wouldn't be the fool, but definitely Definitely, Papa, now una don't be the fool. Because this speaking that they died today, that they carry gun today, now because of them. They know if it stand for tell Biya the truth because of what they don't arrange. When I say corruption and embezzlement don't rise for Cameroon today, now because of them. All this suicide killing, the way they want to go start kill now. Now this very Papa, they go see help the government for one can kill this our brothers them. All this killing where they plan for go do the killings them now for go kill this our brother. Now see the government of Cameroon go help the Papa then go help the government of Cameroon for trace them. That's the truth. There is no killing where they go kill one Anglophone for this struggle where a Southern Cameroonian no help. It's a lie. For our communities, if you yesterday kill some king for Bello, not the chief of Bello help. Or somebody within a clan help. I be don't tell when I say if this struggle fail, that means say now Southern Cameroonians the way they work for government and they make it fail. I be don't tell when I so. If this struggle go down, that means say if this struggle no work, if this struggle stop, make una first start. If you are Southern Cameroonian where you don't lose some person, if this struggle fail, start finding any brother where they work for inside government where especially those them for politicians and military people them, start finish them. Start now with them. Start slaughter them. Because if this struggle fail na them, now only politicians and military personnel can sell this struggle as of now. Because as of now, the enemy don't already buy their clique. It don't already buy them in. If you are a military personnel where you never change for focus, for join, for support the people, they go use you against the people. You cannot stand in between. It's like Christianity and Satan. You cannot say I'm a Christian and at the same time you the one dance say being young man. Now lie. You must belong to one side. That's the same thing where they play now for Southern Cameroon. That's the same thing. You cannot say you are a Christian and then you the one stand the same time for go worship something. No. It's the same time for this struggle. Either you choose to be a politician, or you choose to be a military man, or you choose to stand for change. Because if you don't choose, they go use you against the people. That's simple. And that's why I tell everybody, say, don't care, look, there's a point in life, they call it the point of no return. We don't reach that point of no return. That point where you get to stand to say, my blood speaks more than anything. If you know if you stand as a Southern Cameroonian as of now, with all these modernizations, everything for this war, for say, my blood speaks more than anything, then it's a shame. Your blood speaks more than everything, Southern Cameroonians. You will not be better past those. I be always to tell when I say, the only home in everyone's life is a grave. Despite how beautiful you are, despite how handsome you are, despite how rich you are, your final home is the grave. Wait to go be left now, the message and the things that when you do them for back, now it go be left. If you do good things, it will always be good. For a person like Paul Biya, the message of Paul Biya don't leave him for the whole Cameroon and Southern Cameroonians. Now say he's a monster. That's the truth. The day when Paul Biya go die, the history go always remember Paul Biya was like Sani Abacha. The day when Sani Abacha be die for Nigeria, what Papa then they be glad say somebody, a tyrant don't die. But they not be no say the worst Sani Abacha is in Cameroon. The worst. Biya is worse than Sani Abacha. It's the worst. A silent killer is more deadly than an open killer. Sani Abacha be the kill. But he be the do one openly. But Biya only the do secretly. That's why I see nobody can stand against President Paul Biya. Nobody. No president, no government worker can stand against Paul Biya. Because Paul Biya, he do a secret killing. He kill you when you never know say na he do him. And that's why every activist as of now get to be careful. Any person waiting for this struggle as of now, you get to be careful. Because that is the most deadly. And what Papa they used to stand up say, hey, Sani Abacha, they were Sani Abacha, then so Southern Cameroonians, they are like, hey, Sani Abacha, don't go, Sani Abacha, don't go. But they didn't know they had the worst than Sani Abacha. The worst. Biya the use even your close friend to kill you. Your close family member, Biya the user for kill you. He does the most silent killings in the world. The most silent killings. They take you out where you don't even know so you don't be taken out. They pick you out where you don't even know so you don't go. Some of you will live every day now by God's grace. But as I always tell when I'm an activist them, all activists speaking on this struggle, never be shaken. Speak out. Because we are doing what our fathers could not do. We are doing what our fathers could not do. Like Neil John Frundi. Neil John Frundi comes in the front just to blow the air, but he goes behind and sit down with beer. All of them, they come to the front, come and blow the air, they go back and just go and lie, go and sit, and their money passes. We don't need to only come and openly talk, but we need to see changes happening. So Southern Cameroon, the days ahead are deadly. Protect everyone. If you have some people that want to be here for Southern Cameroon, they say freedom of speech. No. Freedom of speech not the inside Southern Cameroon. From Victoria to Ikiliwindi, pass for Bachontai to Kumbu, come for down for Kwakwa, go for Ikona Lelu to Ikona Mbenge. Freedom of speech no day again. If you be Peking, control the talk. If you there for some place where you not sure for yourself, no even bring political talk on top. Freedom of speech no day. When I see that picture for that boy with the killer for Yaoundé, I sure say go put a talk whether na MC Mix on a way see that musician we come on Kumbu with the killer for Yaoundé. It surely go there. What happened? The one is in a Kumbu boy, they put a knife for chase. So if you be Southern Cameroonian as of now, limit your speech outside. Limit your speech. If you see your brother that they pass where they stand for this struggle, if you get 1 cup rice, tie them. If you get 2 Maggi, put the 2 Maggi inside. You rub them, you give them. Say my brother wanna take and go manage. You should don't quiet. If you see them pass for some site, you get a 5 liter granite oil. Tie the 1 liter granite oil. Go give them. Say my brother, I don't know whether tomorrow when I go. I don't go see una. But when I take this 5 liter granite oil, as soon as I go for that bush. Una 5 in a cocoa for that bush, una bonam, una fine pepper, una do toto, una chop. Because thing the way that boy they do, now thing the way papa them for government they be do. I tell una this one so I cry because me I be suffer man. Any rich man no fit come out talk for you. No rich man no fit can stand talk for now. This gospel what the preach am. This gospel what the preach am today will not be pastor. No rich man, no fi can stand tell una. Now suffer man go tell una because the rich man in own pocket already flopped. Chop day for inside mob. So one day for ibele, enough to tell you. So mama, papa picking them. Any person where you wanna see them, wanna hella protect the boys. Be secretive as possible. Now, I don't finish for that side for activists them. May I go for the interim government don't bring up a new government. That's very good. The interim government don't bring up a new cabinet. Yesterday, I be watched the lists. I might even check the list. Yesterday, I be watched the lists for the new people them. Where they bring them. Well, for the list where they be bring them, it did good. I still scrutinize the list for no which seat in the day they be bad seat for the list where I get for bring them out. If bad one day, I go call them out immediately because no be person for outside the sale house, na person for inside house the sale house. Before the one sell the struggle, not be person for outside the sell the struggle. Now person for inside the struggle, they sell the struggle. So I don't see the list, I go see scrutinize the list. We go work on the list because even though some names them, they dey for the list where they be don't wake up for some kind talks. So we go to put our eye on the names them because at this present moment, as I be don't tell una, say no be any person for outside fit say the struggle. Now people for inside. The people where they inside don't say the interim government don't do it best for make sure say make it give we the best. And I hope so the people they go deliver. I hope so they could deliver their ultimate best because those the way they for ground, they know they pay the money. Now Southern Cameroonians like una they watch me now, they move una had $10 them and euros for put and day. So for the list, the first two I want to take note, I say I believe say now we go stop the talk about scopers because when I say Milan no they again, I'll be very happy. Any person where be careful deal with the click around Milan where will be done the token for this platform, that person already be taken out. Milan is no more. For the communications, una no hear Derek again. Derek no dede. Una no hear Raymond no dede. Most of that people for South Africa, they don't put them down, and I be very happy for that. Milton Taka, no day. Now, Southern Cameroon. Before I start talk about this new list where they don't bring them, I want to let Unamekuna know something. In a revolution, you don't believe in people. In a revolution, you give confidence. And when that confidence is no more, you take back the confidence. That's the simple thing. A revolution is not a love affair. A revolution not be in Jumba, not be girlfriend. Revolution not be that place where you can make your girlfriend. Revolution not be a sexual affair or a marital affair. A revolution is how can I say, it's a mutual confidential affair. That means we get confidence between each other. Now I say this one because I want to let you know say sometimes the great revolutionaries will go wake up for take off this struggle. Sometimes they lay for a background, they just watch as everything they go. That means say, may I talk because normally for great revolutions, most prominent people they die. Then you see some radical they wake up. Some radical they wake up for some side. It just take over the revolution. Most revolutions, it not be about people the way you know. Most revolutions, they want to say sometimes they want end. Now people they won't even expect from a mind that they rule. Now they can't be the lord of the jungles. Go back, go to Google, watch most film them. You go see about the rise of some prominent people them inside certain revolutions. They not be ever know them. They be just they lay people. They just they watch. But at the right time, the way they wake up, people not be ever believe say they go wake up. So this one I the one talk now because of say I want to let una know say sometimes the person where you think say now that person go be the prominent person for this revolution. They. Sometimes the lord of the jungle they reign inside the forest now for maybe inside a cock and Manu division. Sometimes the person where he get for take over this revolution, where he go make him give with the light. Sometimes he dey inside a corner or he dey for back mountain. He just meditate, he wait. So I don't want to let you know because if you don't know these things, at a particular time, if we are not careful, we might lose mutual understanding. Because mutual understanding now the process where it give we victory in a struggle. When you understand, say that role where that person they play, you cannot play the role you live. That's mutual understanding. Not by doing political understanding. Because what we have been facing, we have been doing political understanding, not mutual understanding. That's why you see every day we have been begging for unity everywhere. Because at the point where we get to put mutual understandings, people carry political understandings and tribalical understandings to bring. Whereas they don't know we are in a revolution, we are not in a political affair. You do those tribalistical understandings and everything when you are in some kind of marital or sexual or some kind of affairs. But when it comes to revolution, you have what they call mutual understanding. That means you understand that period and you wait to see what that period will deliver. We have had 3 periods. I could even say 4. We had the period of the Coffin Revolution, where they don't take Mancho BBC. That was the first period. They can't take Mancho BBC go. We had the second period, the rise of Barrister Gbobala, Dr. Fontem and Pata Sang. After Barrister Gbobala can go, Dr. Fontem in name will not even talk him again. He don't low now for ground. Dr. Fontem in name they don't cement him. He just did. He do his own thing for back. Now Barrister Gbobala would see here again. He make moves. So to the year say they even plan for kill him. They want plan for jail him again. Now it can't be now. They don't move them for prison. Pata Sang don't go exile. It can't enter Sesekui time again. Pata Sang be still there for Sesekui time. Sesekui time they plan cool so they can't take Sesekui time. Sesekui time don't go down. Pata Sang they don't go before prison. Now we don't come for Sesekui time. If you see it is a mutual understanding. It's rotating. It is rotating. It is rotating. And when you see that rotating, that is where they call the ancestral spirits are working. Because a revolution is not only playing in a broad daylight. It's spiritual too. When it go then for Sako a time, if Sako walks with the spirit of the ancestors, like Chief Kuvali Kenye, like Fon Galiga, like Pa Foncha of late, like Pa PM Kale of late, and all the other rest them way they don't lie the day for their graves. If Sako walk with their spirits, Sako go realize say that mantle go drop upon it. It is a mantle, you don't force it. It is a mantle. Mantle of leadership is not bought. You are born to be a leader. You are not created to be a leader. Get that? You are born to be a leader. You are not created. Any created leader doesn't last. Any created leader doesn't last. They are born leaders. From birth, they already know. God already designed them. So, and when that period comes, you see that they start rule. You don't even know. You just see everybody just at the answer and say, yes, yes, yes. No, say that person is a born revolutionary leader. It doesn't matter, no matter. You realize and say, at a particular time, your voice should be tight, you know, if you talk. We are facing those periods. And I'm saying this because this train for Boya, it don't be the slow because some people, they not be get mutual understanding. They be taken and say, either my own person or nobody else. That's what some people, they be taken. Either my own person or nobody else. And when you start taking and say your own person or nobody else, then forget, it's not a revolution. It is a political affair. When you start taking and saying your own person or nobody else, it is a political affair. That's why you see me, I don't stand for no platform. I just keep my merciful truth. I watch. I get the information. I try to analyze. I tell them what to do. I speak to those who can hear me. And I tell them this is the way forward. If they have listening ears, they will hear. Because that is how a revolution goes. My opinion might not count, but your opinion can count. So Saudi Cameroonian, to the least way President Sako don't give him, I believe say the security team, even though I will know them more, the security team, they get a lot to do. Because at this point in time, we need the security team for carry out very, very prominent security issues. First of all, the silence of Dr. Anyangwe, Professor Anyangwe, for this struggle since the arrest of Siseko is something where I myself, as a father in this struggle, I would say I'd be very, very disturbed. But even though he named those shops for the list as a choice from the interim president, I say good. Maybe he decide. But the silence of Dr. Kasim Anyangwe to this struggle since the arrest of Siseko, to me, I won't say a word, but I don't appreciate it at this present moment. He hasn't spoken a word. Sote would kanye, but God knows why, and I will not judge him for that approach. Then to the other part them of the list, the way they don't give him. People like Tabenyang Brado, where they don't see maintain them for finance. We don't hear plenty kind talk them for them. The security team get to watch over those people. For the other part, the way they don't move them, where they not there, like ambassadors and the country yet and whatever. I think that's better. That one they good. Because no need for overflop the house. It's not, this revolution is not to be won by population. No. It's not about having 200 people in the government that will make us win the revolution. A revolution is won with focus and concentration of the people, determination and faith. That's what wins a revolution. The focus of the people, determination and faith. You don't take people away that they feel sick today, go work at tomorrow, no go work at no. People, you take people away even in the darkest of the clouds. They will tell you, I can see the white lights. I can see the lightning behind. There is a silver lightning behind that dark cloud, and I see victory. Those are people you take. Well, when the storms are high, they can tell you we'll overcome the storms if we do this and do that. Those are people you take. And such people don't work with a large number of people. Such people work with a few. So I would say for the limitations which President Sako has done, I would say kudos. For the fact that you limit the house and the number don't drastically reduce, I would say great. Because we don't need population. We need those few great minds in their closest of their time, their brain ticks more than even a scientific clock. Those are the people we need. Those people will give solution at every stump. Even you wake them from their bed, say something is blocked somewhere, they can give you a solution to that thing with no time. So Southern Cameroonians, we know they pay those people the way they occupy this post. But as of a revolution where we they, those posts them where they don't give for now. I know say plenty people they for back, they could be willing for work. Because some people they don't even vex where they not be appoint them. But in a revolution, chances must be given to all. Now, the other part, the Revolutionary Council, that is very important. I don't see their names, I just see hierarchy, I don't know, but I don't really understand that the Revolutionary Council. The Revolutionary Council is very important. And the Revolutionary Council doesn't need, for me, I know say now is not the time for democracy. But as the IGB involved, the Revolutionary Council needs to be people of high pure heart. High pure heart. That's people who need to make Revolutionary Council. It doesn't need to be people of, how can I say it? People the way you just feel say if you do them. No. If you want to look people in a Revolutionary Council, let me give an example. If you want to do people in a Revolutionary Council, pick people of the Cannibal of Mancho BBC. People of the Cannibal of Mancho BBC. Such people with that Cannibal of Mancho BBC, where they be willing for die. I think so first, I would suggest Pamulan Jolly Tumbe is a good choice. Professor Carson Anyangwe, it's a good choice. Even those things where they take Seseko, we never talk. But the wisdom of an old man is greater than the one I'm sitting here. My wisdom cannot be greater than that of Anyangwe. It's only God that can say that. Maybe God might bless me more than that, but his wisdom is greater than mine. So, Anyangwe and Professor Carson, those are the two I can say as of a Revolutionary Council. Then, even field marshals, those ghetto boys, those boys the way they did down when they carry that chakvum, some of them need to be part of the Revolutionary Council because some of them be educated. Some of those boys, where they carry those chakvum for down, they need to be part of the Revolutionary Council. That is boosting their morals. Boosting their morals because they are already on the dead skin. They are working on the dead skin. Thank you for that name, Amber Lion. Weber too needs to be part of the Revolutionary Council. Weber. Pa Weber, Honorable Weber needs to be. Those who can face the lion even in their den. Those are people. Those are people. Well, Southern Cameroonians, I want to say kudos to the government and the names they have put forward. And also as days goes by, they will make it more great. More great. But my main focus is not even about the posties. My main focus is about that Revolutionary Council. For me, I see the Revolutionary Council as a constitutional house. Those people who have been burning in the light for it to always remain. Those people who have been keeping the flame of the revolution. Those are the people I look in that Revolutionary Council. Those are the people. I don't look people who just woke up out of a slumber because the revolution has become of light and they come and then no. I don't look like that. Those people are not. We look those people who have been burning with the revolution. Burning. Dr. Kwanga needs to be part of the Revolutionary Council. Despite his times. A Revolutionary Council is a free-minded place. A place for free-minded people. That one, we take their ideologies, then you can put it now on a think and tank. Those people who are thinking every day on the success of this struggle. When you go to that, when they have their meetings, when the Revolutionary Council speak, they should have no limit. Let everybody speak out his mind. Then you carry whatever they have spoken, you bring it now to the think and tanks. Let the people who think, let they come now, they think about everything they have said. Then they bring out a judgment now, they give now to the interim government. They say, based on our own thoughts, maybe the legal minds or the judiciary organ, based on our own thoughts from the Revolutionary Council, based on their discussion, we think that their general suggestion was that the revolution takes this way. Then we move forward. I think that it is it. Because a revolutionary council is more important. For example, Pam Olanjoli Tumbe, Professor Carson, Dr. Kwanga, I think he's burning of light. Honorable Weber is burning of light. And then maybe you look for 2 free marshals from the ASC, those on the ground zero. I stand with the ASC because the ASC is a collaborative form. That's it. I stand with the ASC because the ASC is a collaborative form. Maybe 2 free marshals from ASC to join the Revolutionary Council. So that Revolutionary Council makes the whole of Southern Cameroon. You have the political wing and then you have the self-defense wing. When they sit down, they talk, they come to their ideas, they present it to the government. This is what we have tabled, this is what we want. Then the government now can stand ahead to forge. This is how we need to work. This is how we need to work. Because when you do that, you will skip away politics. Then you'll be able to work with people who want the struggle, who have the struggle at heart. With me, I've seen people who have the struggle at heart. Why I stand for the struggle today is because I've seen those who have the struggle at heart. I know many people who are just taking it for their jokes. And even if you call me, even if I die today, you wake up me from my grave to appear somewhere, I will still tell you about people who are taking the struggle for a joke. That one is very clear. Even if you wake up me from my grave, even if I die, I will still tell you about those who are taking the struggle for a joke. So when I'm talking about those names, they are names that, yes, they have gone wrong, they have done sin, but they are those people who are indebted to the struggle from their heart. That even in their sick bed, they will talk about it. Nothing can intimidate them. They are people with free mind, not interested. Pure heart. Pure heart. For example, let me give you an example why the best person of this Revolutionary Council should even be the Mancho BBC. You realize that throughout Mancho BBC's period in jail, Mancho BBC has not even given a speech of pain and agony. Throughout, they have sentenced Mancho BBC. Have you guys ever seen the letter of him saying this and that? It's the newspaper that are ranting. You hear the newspaper say today, hey, journalists have abandoned Mancho BBC just to weaken your faith. But Mancho BBC is not scared. He's not worried. Those are people of pure mind. That's the spirit of Mandela. People of pure heart. People who really want change. People who really have the struggle in their minds. People who can face the enemy right in front of them. Some of you, me myself, I don't know. Maybe when that spirit will come, then I'll be able to do that. So Southern Cameroonians, once again, thanks to the interim government for that new boastful gesture they have done to clean up the house, to remove the shovels, to remove the roofs, to remove the zincs and everything. I want to say kudos to the acting president, Ikome Sako. I'm very happy he's listening to the voice of his people to do that great job, because for me, that's what needs to be done. It's not by destroying the IG and dissolving the IG that does everything. No, nobody's above the struggle, and that is what I like to see. As an activist for this struggle, I always stand to make sure that that word, nobody's above the struggle, continues. Even the president of Southern Cameroon is not above the struggle. So if tomorrow, even him, if he tries, he to be brought under the box. Because just the same as yesterday, Milan Atem was flying from America to New York and to everywhere, today Milan Atem is behind the bench. Just the same, some few months ago, we were hearing Milton Tucker will come online and speak great English with us, but didn't keep aligned to the struggle. Today, Milton Tucker is away. That's a great thing. Everybody should be ginger. Even myself, my body is gingering. Sounding Cameroon, my body is gingering. No, I'm ginger. When I see the way things are going, I'm ginger. That's what they call a revolution. Nobody's above. My body is gingering me. Some people will not just sit and feel they'll come online and speak all kind of English. And no! Tomorrow, even you, Dr. Sako, if you don't do it, we will stand here and say, out. If tomorrow we see you start making like this, like a black mamba, we will stand here and say, out. Out. And tell the other people who are there, maybe they are seeing their names are coming out now, they are smiling.
I see some people already saying, yes, thanks for the appointment to the government, thanks for the appointment, thanks for the appointment, but you have to work. You have to work because some people really want to work. Don't say thanks for the appointment and then you start sitting behind, thanks for the appointment, thanks for the... We want to see the thanks for the appointment with your achievement. And please, my interim government, I even forgot. See, IG, see, every month, let every department tell us what they have done. Let there be a public briefing for all departments. Let's not, look, I don't know, if the interim government is watching me, they should come and hear this. Every month we need briefing from all departments. There should not be a department that will go and be sleeping. We want to see what every department does every month. Tell them, beginning from the head department of Kalesh Bongo and Dr. Nicolas Santos, we want to see what they will do. Look, me, well, even though I stand with the interim government, but I need to make them sit up. We want to see what they do every month. We don't want to see... You don't see me sometimes. I don't even dress to come online. Some people think that Prince Jeka cannot wear suit. But the day some of you guys will see me in suit, you even doubt because I'm a tall man. The day I will come out with suit, you will know that, hey, this is my football I play here and my gym I do. I don't just take it to come and sit online. So no matter you guys are wearing those suits and sitting there, we didn't call you guys. We want to see what you guys are doing. So IG, every month we want to hear briefing from all organs. We want to hear briefing, what they have achieved and how they are pushing the struggle forward. They should not give them post and they're going to start sleeping behind. No. The only organ which I know they are doing a great job is the communication. Chris Anum. It's a communication. At least 1 week doesn't pass. 2 weeks you cannot pass. We don't hear from Chris Anum. You will hear him coming live. State of the Revolution. Chris Anum is around. That's the spirit. Let's share. You're welcome. I see you coming from Widikum. I see this one coming from NG. I see this from Dubai. Oh, that's Chris Anum. We need to be quoting people according to their fields, what they represent. At least I can quote Chris Anum. Let me start calling some names. I see Benes Ernestine Daniel from NG. I see Mirabel K. Bapi from Dubai. Oh, you're welcome. I need somebody from Ground Zero. I need somebody. Is anybody watching from Ground Zero? Yeah. That's Chris Anum. So we need to be fun. No matter we are so serious of the struggle, we want success, but we need to be remembering people of this. We need to be this. You can take, for example, you remember Eric Tato. He said, "Caught me everywhere." It's me, Miss Eric Tato. I've spoken. We need to be remembering ourselves with this, so that tomorrow our words will be our memory. Our words will be our strength. Our words will be our memory. Not tomorrow. Some people that have been taken out, I don't even know what to remember them. Some people that have taken them out of that post, which the new government, I don't know what to remember them. I don't know. Truly. There's nothing I can take to remember. The only person I can even remember is our VP, Mr. Ntaka, with his very good English. When he comes online to speak, you hear the grammar. We take La Republic to the court. La Republic, we know that we are people of great stance. And from everywhere, from Fako to Victoria, to Menji, to Kumbo, that's what I take to remember him. That's the only person. The rest which I live in, I don't know. For Milan, I don't know. I know Milan has the great roundabout mover. He used to go from Dubai. He used to go to America and London. But I don't know anything. Because the truth came, he didn't say anything. He went and created scope. So, Southern Cameroonians, those of you which that give you this opportunity to represent 9 million people, it's not a joke. We want to remember you. So, IG, for me, if after 2 months, people don't show us what they're working, please move another list. Let them go out. If after 2 months, people are not doing their field, please remove the list, move another list and shift them out. There are people who are burning to the zeal for them to work. If after 2 months, we don't see what they are doing, we should not be begging people here. There are many people who want to do the job. We know we don't pay you guys. We are sorry. Yes, we know we don't pay. But the revolutionary spirit is gingering people. Even me. Did you guys tell me to come here today? I'm gingered. When I see my boys on Ground Zero, my street marshals, they are standing. You see that girl was following some of them with phones. Say, see the boys demo. I feel gingered. And that's what's motivating me to go and look for more stories, more merciful truth everywhere. Every day I'm looking for merciful truth. I'm going every corner to look for merciful truth. I'm entering every group. People are hating me every day. People are insulting me every day. Just because I want to get the truth for the struggle to continue. So Southern Cameroonians, those in the interim government, be concentrated and focused. Be concentrated and focused. And once again, Southern Cameroonians, I want to say kudos to all those of you who are watching me. It's your Monday motivational message from your boy Prince Jeka. I hope you have clicked share. Share and invite each one another. This is the unity our forefathers did. This is the love our forefathers preach. I pray as you guys are living this La Republique self and assimilated attitude, as you're coming over to Amber Land, let the spirit of change take over your brain and wash it out. Please, it's not a joke. As you guys are leaving La Republique coming to Amber Land, let the spirit of change watch your mentality, because some people have not still realized they're in Amber. Amber means the land of Zion. The land built upon the rocks and the hills of Mount Fako right up to Kumbo. That is Amber. So when you are coming to Amber, please take out all this La Republique interested attitude, because it's like it's in some of you. Remove it from your system. Flush your system. Purify yourself before you come to Amber. Don't take corrupted attitudes from La Republique, interested attitudes, power mongering, and you come. So please, we are facing the crucial time. Support the interim government. Still contribute to my trip to Buea. Keep paying your monthly levies. Pay. Because the day you come to Tiko Airport or to Bamenda Airport, to Bafut Airport, the day you land there, if they want to talk to you anyhow, you remove your receipts. You say, my brother, don't talk. I was not in the field, but I participated. When they say, how do you participate? You say, my brother, wait. Maybe you don't have the ticket on there. You say, no, I have on my iPad. Let me show you message. You make. You say, see, I paid for you guys when I was there. I wasn't sleeping, no. I was going to the mall every night to go and work overtime for you guys. Even that person at that airport will say, oh, my brother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I never knew. I never knew you were sleeping in the Walmart shop. I never knew you were sleeping in the toilet to clean the toilet. I never knew you were sleeping in your workplace just for me. Oh, my brother, I'm sorry. Welcome to Amber Land. Oh, God. If you know the way I dream of that land, it's like Wakanda, Black Panthers. If you know the way I dream of that land, especially when I think about how God will bless me, let me design that Victoria which La Republique have turned in the name of Town of Friendship. If you know the way I dream of it, only the way I don't see as Europe Day. When I dream about that Victoria as Dubai Day, Palm Jumeirah, my brother, no bother. May we live on for yesterday today. May we keep the struggle. Love you all, Southern Cameroonians. Have a blessed day. Stay focused. The days ahead are tough. As we bury the dead, as the living continues to forge ahead, remember, love is the ultimate goal. Love your brother as yourself. That is what our forefathers taught us. In the days when Zingraf came to Cameroon, to Southern Cameroon, Amber Land, when he discovered the people of the hinterlands, which was our brothers in the northern zone, when he brought trade to the northern zone, when they carried things from the northern zone, they trekked for days in the forest to bring it to the coast of Victoria to sell along the coast, we did not hear this. You guys think, how is that there are many people from the northern zone down the coast of Victoria? How? It's because they live in unity. They live in unity. It's just because of this corrupted, assimilated way. The only thing that can destroy this unity is interest. And that's why you see, that's where French came. It's interest that make our father John Gufoncha was misled. Interest. Just interest. Because that's where the French captured him. Interest. They realized they wanted some interest. But if we are people of pure mind, you see, even the father was so worked out. Because the love they shared when Zingraf came, the German man came, the love he brought from them from the hinterland to the coast was so great. They lived in peace. They left the hinterlands and came to the coast without stress. They had homes and free lands to stay. Those from the coast went to the hinterlands to buy goods, striking through the bushes. They went there, they will discover bush meat, they will carry potatoes, they will carry beans, they will carry corn, they will carry arrow, they will come back to their coast, they will live and they will sit happily. That's how we lived. That's why you are able today to study what they call the British Southern Cameroon resistance, the resistance against the German. You think if they were not living in peace, how would they resist? Against the British. If you think if they were not living in peace, how would they resist? When you guys study about that resistance, you guys were thinking what? You hear the resistance of the Bakwarians, you hear the resistance of the Nso, you hear the resistance of this. You think resistance of Bali. You think all those resistance were happening, they just decided to do it. It's because they circulated messages. They say, hey, my brother, this man is coming to disturb our peace and our unity. Let's send this man away. Hey, my brother Nso, this man is coming to disturb our middleman trade. Let's fight and send this man away. And all of them together, they fought to resist colonial rule. They fought to resist colonial rule. And that's why you could see them dying after one another while resisting. That's why you could see them dying after one another. You could see Chief Kuvali Kenye who went to Mukunda when he went and died. Later, Fongaliga gave up. Later, this one from Shaw gave up. But Southern Cameroonians cannot learn. Instead, today, you see, instead people are fighting in this our generation just to look for where mineral resources are to sell. Instead, this one is fighting to take this side just to benefit his own interest. Oh, Southern Cameroonians, let's learn to make our forefathers proud. So tomorrow they will sit in their grave, they say, oh, I remember the days of the German. I remember the days of the German when we lived happily. When then the botanic garden in Limbe was really a botanic garden. Not today when you see grasses have grown everywhere. I wish I could speak like this for the whole day, just to make sure one or two people could feel my spirit. But I know you all have felt me. I love you all, Southern Cameroonians, and please stay blessed. Love you. Bye for now.